One of the biggest challenges in real estate is the market itself. A lot of moving parts, a lot of competition, and not a lot of leeway for error or spend.
In the real estate industry, it's a very fast-paced industry. Even if you're operating very quickly, it's still not fast enough.
From day to day, everything was handled here internally. It was a lot. There wasn't a lot of testing. There wasn't a lot of necessarily innovation going on. We wanted to be able to scale kind of as we grew because we were on the up curve at that point in time.
It was so clear from the industry that automation is what was coming. Once we got in and we saw Fluency, we realized the power of being able to change something in one place and then having it change everywhere else was unbeatable.
When I think about scalability and Fluency, I think about your blueprints. To be able to have a blueprint that exists for multiple different areas, whether it's search, whether it's display, we're really able to dial in, we're able to test, learn, and then turn around and implement at a holistic level across all of our clients. That opportunity alone was huge for us.
Having Fluency lets us be flexible and dynamic and new. It also lets us run things in a lot of different places. Running the programmatic ads through Basis has been a huge game changer for what we've been doing. One thing that our clients love to do is to be as hyper-local as possible. We can kind of set our own bounds as long as we're following fair housing. That opened up the opportunity to take that hyper-local listing focus, and we've expanded to when they've just sold or when they're just listed, and we're able to show that specific ad with those home photos within 2, 3, 4 mile radius of that home. The text is dynamic, everything's pulled through the MLS, and then as soon as that home no longer meets that criteria, the ad comes off, which is a really great way to make sure that we're using our budget properly. What we're seeing is a really low cost per 1,000 impressions comparatively. Their ad was seen 5,000 times by people around 2 miles of this home in the last month. And that's not only something where they can understand the value, they know what that means as tangible. To my knowledge, we are one of the only people who are doing programmatic. And we as Union Street Media wouldn't be able to do that unless we had a platform that could run all of our data through and turn them into those ads. It also gives us time to talk to our clients more. That's not something that necessarily automation fixes, but having that, doing the button pushing and leaving space for our team to join those calls and have those conversations makes it possible for us to stay ahead of what's going to happen next.
Having a system behind you that's learning how you're responding to things and implementing that and allowing you to broaden your horizon and look at the future and what's next is hugely important. What is it that we can do better? What is it that we can get the CPC down? What is it that we can do to lower the CPL? You know, for our clients, it's a lot of them are CPL driven, but at the end of the day, it's ROI.
We're fortunate enough to work with companies like Fluency. We're able to come to the table with insights and recommendations that we might not have been thinking about because we didn't have that data at scale and we weren't able to optimize the campaigns as effectively or as frequently as we are able to today. It's completely transformed our ability to manage marketing campaigns. It's incredible to have the agility to offer unique strategies that are catered to the current conditions of the market. That has been instrumental in the success of our business over the last year and a half.
I would say what the Fluency partnership has allowed us to achieve for our clients is an incredible speed of innovation. If we're running a campaign on one broker and seeing success on that campaign, we can do an analysis of why it's working and then very quickly deploy that same playbook to all of our other clients and ultimately get the most successful campaign. And so being able to make the change in one place and then have it reflect across all is amazing, but be able to take the learnings from each of the different markets and then tie that back into the overall business intelligence has been incredible.